Hi, everyone. Today is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. Thanks, Ripple. I'm going to ask for the message that we need to hear in order for us to align with the highest version. And I'm going to start with some oracle cards from the Animal deck. Okay, so today we've got Fire, Firefly, and the Beaver. Okay, so today's message has a lot to do with being able to tell the difference between your anxiety and your inspiration. A lot of the times we interpret our excitement as, or our anxiety as excitement, because we are wanting to rush to close the gap between where we are to where we want to be. And this is your reminder to bring it back home to yourself, to your foundation, in order to be able to tell the difference. And sometimes that requires silence and being able to separate yourself from all the noise that you're surrounded by every day so that you can access your true voice. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and we can dive deeper into today's message. Okay, so we've got Justice. So definitely working to find balance. We've got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So what we're wanting to do is find that fine balance between, or what is that being able to ask yourself, what is that balance that you need to bring into your life in order to quiet your mind enough to access the true version of you. It seems that you have been carrying a lot, and it has to do with grief. So losing somebody that you love, or losing an old part of yourself, losing relationships that have been important to you and you held high in value, are beginning to change and transform. And so, in a sense, you're grieving these things that were important to you. But the key here is being able to act from the person that you want to be and not from the person that you were. And being able to distinguish between the two, know what they feel like, know what they sound like in your head, and choose different. Choose from a different state by accessing the emotion that you want to experience more of. And so that's how you're going to build a new foundation for yourself moving forward. And so I'm going to pull a guidance card on this. And I'm going to ask for guidance moving forward in this situation. Okay, so we've got after the storm, like I was saying, you're in a space of grief, losing something that you held very high in value to you. And it's not so much that you're losing it, but you're experiencing what it means for something important for you to change. And you're in the middle of deciding whether you want to flow with that change or you want to exit the whole experience completely. But what's really important here is that you don't lose yourself and don't lose the truest version of you, because you're going to go through things like this in your life for the rest of your life, because people change all the time, including yourself. And so your relationships are going to shift, and that's going to affect the way that you experience them. And there's always going to be these small moments of grief. Then, of course, some experiences will feel more heavy than others. This particular one is something that you can feel and something that you know is changing you, and you're not sure which direction to go. But this is confirmation that if you just take the time to access your true self through meditation, through separating yourself from all the noise, you'll be able to move forward in a way that is more in alignment with who you want to be versus who you were. And that's how you're going to create a future for yourself that is more heart led. And so we've also got follow your own rhythm and against the grain. So don't be afraid to grieve in your own way. Grieve in a way that is that you consider healthy, something that brings out the best in you. And it's not going to always be what other people say you should be doing. It might look different. Um, you might choose to hang out with different people, put yourself in different environments. Whatever you choose to do, make sure that it is you who's inspired by it and not other people telling you what to do. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from this. Have a great day.